I'm gonna move it to where I want it.
It's freaking awesome.
Hey, I'm Max and I'm the manager at Cake and Art. Today we got 4 high guys coming in to decorate cakes.
You bake some
Yes,
stuff?
I bake cupcakes and brownies. Real talk.
I don't know math, and I know you need math for cakes.
I don't have the experience, but I think I have the creativity.
You can write words on cake.
So the cakes are pre-iced and all you have to do now is cut, shape, and decorate.
So the high guys think they're here to just decorate cakes, but they have no idea that the cakes they're making are actually for someone's wedding.
I really want something fun and not traditional, so who better than the high guys to make it for me?
Whoa.
Wow.
Hi guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hi.
There's actually a reason that you all are here to make these cakes. This is Ritza. She's getting married and needs a cake for her wedding.
Are you serious?
Liz tells us that this cake, which we obviously don't know how to make any cakes, is now somebody's wedding cake. So there are stakes to this cake.
Oh, good. The rest of somebody's lives are in my hands.
Each of you guys are gonna get 5 minutes to consult with Ritza. So I suggest you take this time to get to know her, to talk about her hobbies, her likes, and what she's looking for in a cake.
Have you ever seen what stone people make for food? They make, oh, this is what I have.
After that, you're each gonna have 1 hour to make the cake, which will then be presented to a panel of judges, including Ritza and 2 other professional cake decorators.
Is everyone ready?
Yo.
Yep.
No, absolutely not.
Mike,
Ritza, nice to meet you.
great to meet you, Ritza.
So our colors are coral and mint?
So water. So
Yeah,
a
totally.
lot of water.
Can I just ask you about your feelings?
What is your favorite kind of fish?
Just like a storm.
So you don't want to dig cakes, so
No.
work back from there. How wild and crazy you want to get.
My fiance, he also loves the NBA and basketball.
So
Amazing.
underwater basketball theme.
This is not necessarily a Top Chef style.
It's like top baker. So if you could put something about music.
I'll write the word music.
You'll have 1 hour starting now.
Is everyone ready?
Yo.
She's Haitian and that he is from Boston. And they met on Valentine's Day.
I have no idea. A cake. First I heard underwater basketball, but then betta fish came through loud and clear. If you choose a betta fish for your wedding cake, you obviously love your space, so they're gonna each have their own cake.
You're also in a marriage cake.
I know.
Your metaphor is that if you touch each other, you'll kill each other.
I'm just making an ocean cake with trees on it. As I'm making the cake, I'm like, dang, I'm really messing up. And then I came up with a unique color, and I was like, man, I'm about to impress the hell out of these people.
My stone mind imagined this beautiful cake that was this combination of Haitian culture and everything we love about Boston exploding in a metaphor. I also realized that I don't know how to make any of that. Yeah, I'm trying to see what the sea line of Boston looks like.
It didn't even look like Boston. I've been there. I have a photographic memory and I know exactly what he was trying to build, but it didn't look like that.
All right, guys, 30 minutes left on the clock.
I want to make a cake like about feelings.
Is this supposed to be feelings?
You don't think it's feelings? It's called a flow cake because it just flows together. I'm looking at colors, I'm thinking, boom, a little bit of green for life. Boom, a little bit of yellow because that looks good with green and you can mix those together and that makes a color. What does yellow and blue make?
Green.
What does green and yellow make?
Green, yellow.
Oh, you just reverse it.
We only have 30 minutes left, and after a lot of consideration, I think I just need to remake my whole cake. I wouldn't even give it to someone I hated this stupid cake.
What are you gonna do now?
Same thing, but try to make it prettier.
So we have like 10 minutes left and I really want to spray paint. Grab that gun and make just dashes of color throughout it.
Oh my god.
You got a pad.
60 seconds left on the clock, everyone.
Okay,
What?
I have an idea, but I don't think I can do it in 60 seconds.
All right, everyone, time is up. Spatula's down.
Man, you gotta be kidding me.
Come on. It's a disaster. Boom, ta-da. First reaction. It wasn't so much like who you are like on the outside as much as like who you two are together.
Very abstract.
Thoughtful.
I'm not sure how I feel about necessarily serving it.
Feeling pretty good about my cake. I know all about food.
Wow.
This cake gave me life as far as water embodied in unity, you know what I'm saying? Even though the land's not there, the trees are still staying afloat, strong, even bearing fruit.
I like, do you like the open space?
I see that it's a smaller size cake. What happened to the rest of it? Was it eaten?
I ate a little bit.
So, you're each a little beta fish, but you know your limits and you know you need space so you get your own cake.
Wow.
Which one is the beta fish?
They're both beta
Oh, they're both. The board is dirty though, really dirty.
Yeah.
How do you feel about having two separate cakes too?
I think that kind of defeats the purpose of marriage.
I'm just deciding that I'm going to treat this like Shark Tank. And if you watch Shark Tank, you know to personalize it. I think the important part about Ritza and David's marriage is the story behind it. We have your family, two different backgrounds, but they came together in love on Valentine's Day.
It's engaging.
A lot of technique was placed into this cake, and I love that the heart is there because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about.
I don't like the peas. I would have tried using the airbrush machine to kind of give that technique or look.
I hope they pick my cake for the wedding, man.
If they pick your cake, it's a mistake.
I just don't even really want him to look at my cake. I just kind of want him to eat it.
I really did connect to a lot of the emotions that were in the first cake. I don't think they had as much of a journey as I would have liked, but I liked that it was a bit more abstract.
The beta fish and Chris's cake were both the most thoughtful. They listened to your story, they really connected with that, whereas the first two cakes were a little more abstract and talking about the journey of marriage. I think that they all did a great job.
They ate a lot.
All right, judges, have you made your final decision?
Yes, we have.
Let's bring out the contestants.
Thank you guys so much for making these cakes. You all did an amazing job, but sadly we can only go with one. So the cake we're going to go with is Chris.
Oh my God.
You did a great job in tying my past and David's past together in one cake.
Good job.
Thank you. I'm honored and nervous that this is your decision. The thing I can't get over is an idea that we're gonna actually be at somebody's wedding, and it kind of makes my heart flutter.
Boy had talent, and I gotta give it up. They liked his, whatever it was.
He just made a 3D map. I can make a 3D map.
Glad it wasn't me, but shouldn't be Chris either. No offense, Chris. We were all terrible.
At the end of the day, congrats Ritza, congrats David, congrats families, because this is huge. And I think you're gonna have beautiful lives together.
So I brought the wedding cake home to show David.
Oh, are you sure this is a professional who made this cake?
I'm sure it's not a professional, but it's gonna be in our wedding. It's our wedding cake.